All right, good morning. It is Monday, February the 26th, 2024. We hope you had a nice weekend. Beautiful weather here in Charleston. I actually had a birthday over the weekend, which was really fun. Caitlin asked if I wanted this big, a big get together, and for those of you that know me well, know I would much rather just have a couple good friends, and so we just had a nice little fire pit and a nice, quiet, very fun birthday. So that was great. Tyson Strachan, another advisor with us, most of you know, jumping on the Monday call with me here this morning.
Yeah, you mentioned the nice weather. We got to wake up to a little bit of frosty tip windows this morning.
A little colder this morning.
A little chilly, but I'm very excited to get reviews kicked off this morning.
Yeah, spring. And it's really not even spring. You're talking about the cold morning here, but so excited to start review season. On that note, I did get an email from the building property manager. So they're making that McGrath Darby right in front of our office here. 4 lanes down where it meets with Coleman, and they did mention that. I don't know if it's the whole day. It wasn't closed yet when we pulled into the office, but they're going to close that road down at the end, that intersection Coleman and McGrath Darby. So just be aware there. I think they're going to make you use that frontage road that kind of cuts up to Houston North Cut. So just a heads up for that if you're coming to the office for reviews today or kind of throughout the week. So.
And looking back last week, markets were mostly higher.
Yep, markets mostly higher. Really, earnings have been stronger than many expected. NVIDIA in particular, that they had kind of the highlight of last week in terms of earnings. Also looking forward, their guidance going into the rest of 2024 and 2025 was quite strong. So yeah.
And we saw the Nikkei reach an all-time high.
Yeah. So the Nikkei, so that's the primary index in Japan, and really just that the case for international diversification, right? And particularly it's really easy for investors to get trapped in that recency bias of the U.S. markets have done. They've performed so well, right? In over the last decade or so, it's easy to forget that from 2000 to that 10-year period through 2009, U.S. markets lost money over a 10-year period, right? And not to say that the upcoming 10 years would be like that, but just that global diversification. Really, I think nice to see the Japanese market make a new high there.
Yeah, and then obviously this week's a busy week with a good amount of economic data coming in.
Yeah, I have home sales, consumer confidence, manufacturing. I think we also get the PCE data, so that's the Fed's preferred metric for inflation. So always interesting to watch the economic data come in. One other point I want to make in terms of tax forms, right? I know a lot of everyone gets really eager to get their taxes done. I always like checking that box myself. Just make sure you have all your forms before you do that, right? So in particular, TD Ameritrade, I don't know if they just got lazy, but 1099s for taxable accounts, right? So those of you that we're at TD Ameritrade, and then of course with the Schwab acquisition, if you have taxable accounts, you're going to get 2 1099s. Like Schwab, I believe, has all their forms done. TD Ameritrade, they're taking all the time they can get. I believe it's till this year, February 29th. They have until the 1099s have to be complete. And I know we have a few dozen clients that I'm kind of just waiting for those 1099s to post. So just make sure you have all your tax forms for 2023 before getting those filed. Besides that, we hope everyone has a nice week. Questions, comments, concerns, please let us know. We're excited for the weeks to come here and seeing many of you. So we hope you have a nice week. Thanks.